Yeah.
Hello? Hey, Josias.
The parsimonious solution is
We're at the boathouse.
Nice.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, we're on the east side.
Great.
you very often are like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm very good at like we're like I'll be like.
Well, where are you, like, middle? Are you, like, in the middle of the park?
I want to do a really weird thing.
Then walking across should be okay. If you Google boathouse, it should give you directions. The boathouse comes up on Google Maps.
Move it slightly more towards the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah.
Cool. See you soon.
Here's what you want to do. Here's the easiest thing
Ah,
to do.
we have another extra. Thank God. Why, hello there, Internet. I'm Allison. I'm a neuropsychology student, a Libra, and I like long walks on the beach with a machete because zombies are a thing and I'm not an idiot. Brains started as a 5-minute play that I wrote in college like 4 years ago. If you've seen the show, then episode 5 is basically that play, although the original play was a girl trying to break up with her boyfriend and the zombie apocalypse kept getting in the way.
Audio take 1. Mark.
I was like obsessed with that idea of zombies. I thought it was really funny, like how casually we treated them, but that the reason that they mutter brains is because it like makes them, their own brains, like work better. I had written the script, and Andrew, the director and who plays Edgar this season, I sent it to him because I knew he had done web series before. And he was reading it and he was like, you know we could do this, right? Like, we can totally make this. I was like, what? No, that's not possible. And he's like, no, we could. We should try it. Like, I will help you make this. And I said, okay, I guess we're doing it. We filmed season 1 last year, and it went pretty well. There were some problems, but it was overall a really great experience. And then everyone seemed invested, and I had already written a season 2, so we were like, I guess we'll do that now. Today, Allison is trying to find herself a new boo, but she's trying to make sure that he's alive first, so she's bribing people with food so that she can determine up front if they're undead.
First positions. Sound is speeding. Camera is speeding. Slate it.
Intro take 3, audio take 1.
Hi, I'm Allison, and altogether too many women survived the apocalypse. No. I'm Allison Sumner, and there aren't enough men in this post-apocalyptic world. I mean, it's not like we need them for, like, survival or anything. Us ladies can totally... Fuck. She is a neuropsychology major in college, so she really likes, like, science and like how the chemistry of our brains change the way that people behave. And she is also a little bit of a hopeless romantic in a very like specific agenda-driven way. Like, she has a very specific idea of what love is, and she's the kind of person that will aggressively pursue that idea of love, you know, everyone else be damned. We've already established that my foolproof seduction plan works. The red, the confidence, the persistence. We were just going about it backwards. So today, I'm going to be feeding my fellow students cookies to determine up front if they're alive before it comes on them. Smart, right? This is episode 7, right before the zombie, take 3. As soon as I committed to doing brains, everything in my life became about it, because filmmaking is really expensive, which is something I'd never really run into before. I was a prose writer, so I never had to spend any money. I just had to sit on my laptop. As soon as I realized that, every piece of like my wardrobe that I have bought since starting Brains has been something that I could theoretically wear in Brains. Like, I don't buy clothes if I can't wear them in Brains. Basically, any day of my life that I am wandering around the city and I see somebody in like cargo pants or in like camouflage print anything, like the first thing my brain does is go, I wonder if they want to be an extra, because we need more people in Army Green.
Patrolling
What
the
the
west
hell
side.
are you doing?
Art.
It's her mandatory art thing. A documentary?
Yes, I am documenting the behaviors of college students living in close habitation post-apocalypse. It's a totally artistic and non-scientific endeavor. Because I am so many things on the production, I have to be looking out for things that I could use as production design. I have to look out for actors who can act. I need to look out for wardrobe for either myself or for the actor. Anytime I am awake, there is a pretty good chance that I'm thinking about Brains. Like, what can I be doing to make it better, to make it go smoother, to make it look better, whatever. But I had never done any kind of like film really before Brains. I had done like 1 or 2 really small class-based assignments in college about film, and like I was a YouTuber for several years before we started, but functionally, like, I'd never really been on a film set. Like, I'd never had to deal with lights or audio or like camera angles. Like, it was a completely new world to me. So last summer was sort of a crash course in creating a web series or any kind of filmed content. Originally, when I was writing it, like, well, at first she was just a prose character. I think I originally imagined Allison being blonde, actually. I imagined her as being a very different person than I was. But then when we started producing it, like, it became very clear that I had slowly started to, you know, act like Allison a little more. Like, I had the delivery down. I knew exactly how I wanted that character played. As time gone on, I have come to really appreciate the best parts of Allison in me and start to like really notice the bad parts of Allison in me. Allison's very confident, which is good, you know, and she's very like unapologetic about like who she is and the fact that she wants what she wants. Like, she's not apologetic about the fact that like she is a girl who has a goal for a family, for even just sex, for having friends. Like, that she has a very specific idea of what her life is going to be like, and like, you know, to hell with anyone who gets in her way. It has been a really intensely stressful journey just because, you know, we're independent filmmakers, we don't have a lot of money, and I am ultimately in charge of like half of the things that happen on production, and like half of things that happen on production are like a lot of things, and that can get hard, especially when, you know, I have to have a full-time job at the same time. I have a, you know, a long-term boyfriend who I live with. I have just a general life to live. I have school because I'm still a student. So it gets to be a lot sometimes. It helps that I'm obsessive and I only ever think about Brains. This is all well and good, and my foolproof plan to get Damien into bed and eventually into a 2-bedroom apartment with a pit bull named Hamish and at least 2 children is going swimmingly. There's just one problem. I'm mostly sure he's undead.